Imagine this, a gleaming Boeing 747, a palace in the sky offered as a gift, not to just anyone, to the President of the United States. This isn't a scene from a movie. This is real life. Donald Trump, facing mounting legal troubles, is considering this extraordinary gift. A $400 million plane, courtesy of Qatar's royal family. But this seemingly generous offer masks a web of constitutional concerns, ethical dilemmas, and security risks. This isn't just about a plane. It's about the integrity of the presidency. It's about national security. It's about whether our leaders are beholden to foreign powers. The American people deserve answers. They deserve to know if their president is putting personal gain ahead of national interest. Stay with us, because the truth, as they say, is often stranger than fiction. The Founding Fathers, wise as they were, anticipated situations like this. They knew that foreign powers might try to curry favor with American leaders. So, they wrote the Emoluments Clause into the Constitution. This clause is clear. It prohibits U.S. officials, including the president, from accepting gifts or emoluments from foreign states without congressional consent. The intention was to prevent undue influence and corruption. History provides a stark example. In 1840, President Martin Van Buren received lavish gifts from the Sultan of Muscat. Van Buren, to his credit, sought congressional approval. Congress, however, deemed the gifts inappropriate, setting a precedent that has stood for centuries. Trump's acceptance of this plane would fly directly in the face of this precedent. It would be a blatant disregard for the Constitution, the very document he swore to uphold. The question is, will anyone stop him? Trump, never one to back down from a fight, has a defense ready. He claims the plane isn't a personal gift. No, this is a gift for the American people. A generous contribution to the Department of Defense, he argues. His reasoning? The government needs planes. This plane is a plane, therefore the government needs this plane. It's a classic Trumpian argument, long on bluster and short on logic. The reality is far more troubling. This plane would inevitably be linked to Trump, forever casting a shadow of doubt over his dealings with Qatar. Every meeting, every deal, every interaction would be tainted by the specter of this extravagant gift. The American people deserve a president who operates with transparency and integrity. A president who puts the country's interests above his own. Unfortunately, that's not the president they have right now. Section 4. Whispers of conflict, business and politics entwined. To fully grasp the gravity of this situation, we need to look beyond the plane itself. We need to examine Trump's deep business ties to the Middle East. Trump's business empire, built on a foundation of debt and dubious dealings, has long sought lucrative opportunities in the region. Trump-branded golf courses dot the landscape. Skyscrapers bearing his name rise from the desert sands. These ventures, shrouded in secrecy and potential conflicts of interest, raise serious questions about Trump's motives. Is this plane simply a generous gift, or is it part of a larger quid pro quo? Is Trump, the self-proclaimed king of debt, once again using the presidency to enrich himself and his family? These are questions that demand answers. Section 5. Flying blind security risks in the clouds. Let's set aside the constitutional concerns for a moment. Let's ignore, for a second, the blatant ethical violations. Even if we take Trump at his word, even if we believe this is purely a gift for the nation, there's another, even more alarming issue at play. Security. Air Force One isn't just a plane, it's a flying fortress equipped with state-of-the-art technology and security features designed to protect the president from any threat. It's a symbol of American power and resilience. This Qatari 747, however, is none of those things. It's a used plane, previously owned and operated by a foreign government. Even if it undergoes extensive renovations, there's no guarantee that it can be made secure enough for a U.S. president. The risks are simply too great. Eavesdropping devices, tracking systems, cybersecurity vulnerabilities, any one of these could compromise the safety of the president and the security of the nation. Section 6. America First or Qatar First. A contradiction in terms. Remember America First? It was Trump's signature campaign slogan, a rallying cry for economic nationalism and protectionism. He promised to put American workers and American interests above all else, but his actions, as always, speak louder than his words. Accepting this plane from Qatar directly contradicts his America First rhetoric. It suggests that his true allegiance lies not with the American people, but with whoever offers him the sweetest deal. The hypocrisy is staggering. Trump, who built his political career on demonizing foreign countries and railing against unfair trade deals, seems all too willing to accept a lavish gift from a foreign power. It's a clear indication that his America First agenda was nothing more than a cynical ploy for power. Section 7. A legacy tarnished, the price of power. The potential consequences of Trump's actions extend far beyond this one plane. This is about the erosion of trust, the weakening of institutions, and the tarnishing of America's reputation on the world stage. Trump's presidency has been marked by a blatant disregard for norms, a willingness to exploit loopholes, and a constant stream of scandals and controversies. His decision to even consider this Qatari plane is just the latest example of his self-serving approach to leadership. The American people deserve better. They deserve a president who respects the Constitution, who upholds ethical standards, and who prioritizes national security above personal gain. Until then, the future of American democracy remains precariously uncertain. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more hard-hitting commentary. America needs to know the truth. Together we can hold our leaders accountable.